really thought I dodged that. Last Dance. Almost stunned.
Farewell.
There we go. How are they? Someone said it was the toughest boss in the game. Done. And I'm 12 levels lower than him. First try? I think it was third try. It's not too bad. It's fun though. Orichalcum.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Anything else here? Something shiny over there. Now for that liver. I needed a wyvern liver, not the dragon. The dragon was just a terrorizing the countryside type of thing. Do we want to count the DLC because it's a tougher boss? I was just going by what people said a minute ago. Okay, I got 2 quests over there. Which might be the liver, I'm not sure.
There were ghosts at the gates, not days.
Just thinking about earlier when we were like, what do you know about Ultima? And our brother's like, oh, I mean, we can ask him yourself. I've got him trapped in my ribcage. We're like, what? Excuse me?
To the meadows, then.
Socrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby.
Alright, so this is the blue wyverns and the plants.
Bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
Okay.
This must be our wyvern. You're right. Let's get this over with.
There we go. Also, look who's arrived, chat. Can't pet him yet. He's busy.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Okay.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
Boop boop.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least they weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
She made chicken nuggets.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
He's dying.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What
witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force.
Tour de
Force
force.
of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber. I think he likes it.
I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
He's like, hunt them to extinction. You know, the philosopher guy said he wanted some once we finished it, if you're done collapsing on one knee over this.
Trouble with your gear, or...
I just realized now that you're Sid in this one. No, Sid was the, oh gosh. What's the lightning guy's name? I'm sorry. Hold on. Raw something? Hold on. Rama. Sid was the dominant for Rama and was our teacher in the early game, and he died, and then we like took on his name like it was a title.
What's saying Fordian, do you?
Wait, I now have the materials to make Excalibur, and it's a downgrade. Awesome.
Anything else?
Let's see. There's something there. Rendezvous with Goots.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. Got a hard time.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a scrappy bunch.
Could be I know something more. Was it?
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
So she's
You've
like Tony
seen this
Stark.
Reaper at work.
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Oh.
Here in Delamil.
So this is, okay, at first I thought this was one guy spreading lies. It seems like there's possibly another person that's using her name and selling stuff.
Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Well, unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
Let's see. How do I get over there? I'm gonna have to leave the main entrance and then take a right. Big Goots.
You fought very bravely.
He's a big fella.
The safety
The
of
gentle
town.
giant.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
About to be ambushed.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
I like how they're drawing their weapons out of no sheaths or anything.
Leave now and we could pretend this didn't happen.
We got this, guys. We can totally take on the guy with multiple god powers. In their defense, they didn't know I had multiple god powers. They were just like, oh, it's just some guy. We've got multiple of some guys.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone. Before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots.
I'm sorry. That reminds me of so many fights and like recordings of fights that I've seen where like the guy that's a coward is running away while like yelling back insults at the guy that is just standing there.
Right now.
Oh, he finally finished.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
That makes no sense. The other guy said this whole thing was just to get to Goots. And then he's saying, I don't have a beef with you. Go ahead and leave.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Oh, she left the house.
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairer years came to mind.
In me fairer years.
Oh, it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Gooch, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
Dang it, he's so big.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words.
Oh, did he cut out her
And
eye?
now, it's time to collect.
Oh, okie dokie then. Alright. I think she just took his eyeball.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It's an easy going through life, one eye shot of it.
Yeah, for a while, I thought she just had, like, cataracts or something in one eye, but then I realized when she would, like, look around that the right eye didn't move, and then I was like, oh, it's prosthetic. But never really heard anything about how that happened until now.
After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind, but that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough.
Oh my god.
But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
So what if he does? We'll take the other
I'll leave
eye
it
and
across
work
you,
our
Karen.
way down. Oh my god. Talk to Karen back in town. Okay. Yeah, the quest name? Yeah, the quest name was Eye for an Eye. I didn't realize what it was about until now.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Ah, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
On that note, I think I might actually need to buy potions for the first time in the game, because I used most of them fighting that dragon earlier. Continental Censor. It says so you can read. Congratulations.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
Wait, what? I just came to shop.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Sid, I'm guessing?
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is.
Except Sid.
Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.